Welcome to the Canadian Investor Podcast. We are back for our second parter of the How to Invest in AI episode. So, cybersecurity. Clearly, AI is a great tool, but let's not kid ourselves. Cyber attacks are definitely using AI to make those attacks more effective. And firms like CrowdStrike, ticker CRWD, and Palo Alto Networks, ticker PANW, they're really building AI-driven system to detect and prevent cyber attacks in real time. They're definitely leveraging that. As AI adoption accelerates, there will be more demand for next generation protection. Like, companies are not stupid. They need to protect themselves. And that should continue being a tailwind for them. They should see some massive tailwinds from AI adoption, both as a threat, but also as a tool to combat that threat. The biggest risk for the companies, in my view, and let me know whether you agree or not, is can they grow into their valuations that are currently still very elevated? The other one is, as the attacks get more and more sophisticated, what happens? And we saw that happen. I can't remember which company it was. I don't know if it was CrowdStrike. I think it may have been them, where they really got some reputational harm done, because what happens if their offerings gets a massive breach and then the client no longer trusts their solution going forward? So that is definitely an issue that could be real, right? Like, if there's a massive cyber attack and the company was using CrowdStrike, for example, and CrowdStrike was supposed to be able to prevent that and they weren't able to. So keep that in mind. In terms of ETFs, there's quite a few of them. There's the iShares Cybersecurity and Tech ETF, ticker IHAK, IHAK. Yeah, it's not bad.
Good ticker.
Yeah, and there's the Evolve Cybersecurity ETF, CYBR, if you're looking for a Canadian hedge version. So there's a few different options there.
Yeah, on the cybersecurity front, like, security spending is definitely growing. It's grown at a double-digit compound annual growth rate since 2020, and many expect this to continue to actually get higher in the future. Some are actually mentioning 14% compound annual growth rate over the next 6 to 7 years. Another element here is, once we collect large amounts of data, particularly if it's personal data in any sort of way, it becomes even more vital to protect it. Because obviously,
that's a good point.
Yeah, like, when you get breaches like this and it contains any sort of personal data where customers can be financially impacted, anything like that, you need security to protect it. And obviously, like you had mentioned, as fast as AI is evolving right now will be as fast as cyber attacks evolve, arguably even faster than a lot of these security companies can handle. So it's going to be an interesting segment of the market. And another element here, and I think this is in respect to the difficulty and the complexity of a lot of this stuff right now, is years ago, companies would just hire internal teams to handle cybersecurity. The reality now, it's way too complex and they're often being outsourced. So 65% of budgets for cybersecurity are now outsourced. So only around 35% of budgets are being spent on internal cybersecurity systems. I couldn't find any data like what it was, say, 20 years ago, but the only thing I could find consistently is the fact that spending externally is going up quite a bit. And you can tell this just by the growing market cap of these cybersecurity companies and how many more are popping up. But obviously, as technology advances, it's going to be much more important to have this data protected and have your systems protected. So definitely tailwinds. But as you had mentioned, a lot of them are fairly pricey right now and have a lot of growth currently priced in.
As exciting as it may be, you always have to ask yourself, will it be a good investment? So I think that's always the question to ask here. If you'd like to listen to the full episode, head to your favorite podcast player and type in the Canadian Investor Podcast. If you'd like to watch the full video, go to jointci.com and you'll be able to subscribe to our Patreon page. On top of that, you will get the podcast feed ad-free. You'll also get our monthly portfolio update and my parents' retirement portfolio update, which I manage myself.